Hello and welcome to day 4 of the Yoga Heart Healing series. Today we are focusing on healing the inner child wound. As always, a disclaimer that this is a guided journey for emotional awareness, energetic balance, and self reflection. It is not a substitute for professional, medical, psychological, or therapeutic care. A gentle reminder that this work is very important and very sacred. This work is ancestral, this work is courageous. Your heart is the gentlest yet strongest organ you will ever connect with. So, your heart holds memories, traumas, betrayal, regret, guilt, shame, grief, but it also holds kindness and love and freedom and relaxation and wealth and creation. So, this is day 4. This should say day 4. And this is healing the inner child wound. So, the inner child wound is the echo of unmet love. It forms when the heart learns to protect itself before it ever learns to trust. Even when we grow up, that guardedness remains. There's a quiet fear of being too much, needing too much, or wanting too deeply. So, what we call anxiety, overthinking, or self doubt is often just the heart still waiting to be held the way it needed back then. So, healing the inner child begins when we stop analyzing the pain and start listening to what it's been asking for all along: to be seen, to be soothed, and accepted without condition. So, the inner child and the heart, healing the heart is how we teach the body what love actually feels like. That love gets to be steady, love gets to be gentle and safe enough to stay. It's how we remind the nervous system that love no longer equals danger, that we no longer have to earn care or brace for loss. To heal the inner child is to rebuild trust inside your own body. It's becoming the adult who keeps promises, who listens when it hurts, who doesn't walk away when things get hard. That's when the heart begins to relax because it finally feels safe enough to stop guarding against it. If the bond we had with love was marked by inconsistency, apparent silence, unpredictability, criticism, or emotional absence, our nervous system learned to hold the feelings we were never allowed to show. So the child within us learned to mask instead of expressing and to stay quiet instead of the risk of being misunderstood. So, without realizing it, we internalize the message that love requires suppression. So, to heal the inner child is to release what never belonged to you: the guilt that wasn't yours to carry, the fear that wasn't yours to learn, the silence that wasn't yours to keep. It's giving back what the world projected onto your tenderness and choosing instead to live from truth, safety, and self trust. When we tend to the inner child, the body no longer braces for rejection, disappointment, or danger. It begins to relax into trust, to express, to take up space, and to move through the world without fear of being too much or not enough. So, in essence, we heal the heart by teaching the nervous system that love, support, and safety no longer come at the cost of authenticity. I'm having, as I'm saying this, because I created this PowerPoint earlier, and as I'm sharing this, I'm just feeling all these energies in my body, and it is so helpful to be able to say this stuff out loud. And as you know, sound healing is one of the things that I absolutely love, and sound healing mixed with yoga are like so incredible. They go so well together. Yoga is such a beautiful tool to begin healing your nervous system and healing your inner child. And so, as I'm saying this, like I'm just feeling into all of this because it's so true. The moment I started doing this inner child healing work, the moment everything changed, my nervous system started feeling a lot more peaceful and calm and less triggered. So that's why this work is so important. When the child within feels safe, the adult can finally rest. So, a very important question: why do we need to heal the inner child wound to heal the heart? Healing the inner child wound is a journey through innocence, forgiveness, and reclamation. This is shared inside of my book, If My Heart Could Talk: Poems of Healing, Honesty, and Coming Home. And the poems on the inner child are focused on these three things: innocence, choosing to forgive, and reclaiming what has always, been mine that got hidden because of others' projections or their own belief systems. And so, doing this inner child healing work is all about reconnecting to that little girl or little boy inside of us that maybe got punished for something that, was never theirs to carry. And that's why when we forgive what happened to us, when we forgive who we thought did this and did what to us, when we forgive, we actually take back our power and we start being in creation mode. So the heart holds on to painful memories when innocence is lost, forgiveness is withheld, and reclamation hasn't begun yet. So the first one, innocence. This is when protection replaces self-trust. When we are hurt at a young age, the heart learns to stay small in order to stay safe. The child who once led with curiosity begins to lead with caution. So, even as adults, we keep scanning for danger when there's only love. So, as children, we waited for someone to say the words that we needed. For example, I'm sorry. It wasn't your fault. You deserved better. When that never came, the pain stayed frozen in the body, and the heart learned to hold on, hoping the past might change. So, forgiveness isn't about the one who hurt you, it's about giving your younger self what your younger self never received. So, when you forgive, you stop waiting for repair and you start offering it to yourself. That's when the heart finally begins to rest. So, healing is not about erasing the past, it's about reclaiming the parts of you that were exiled by it. So, each time you stay present with your instinct, Each time you stay present when your instinct is to shut down, you rewire the body to trust again, and the self that once went missing starts to return. So, thank you so much for joining me on the Heart Healing series. I will see you tomorrow for the final and last day of the 5-day Heart Healing series.